Hello, welcome you to my lesson today. Today we will study the unit date, the best bet, lesson 4, Phonics spelling, page 61 in family and friends, grade 5. In this lesson, we will learn how to pronounce the spell, the letter C that says S and G says J. And before the comment to the main content of the lesson, we will play a game to review your old lesson you learned in lesson 3. Now, let's move on to my review. What's that sound? That's the sound of the racing game of Chengwanyu Primary School's racing teams. Now, let's move on to the next slide. To take part into the racing game well, let's read the instructions carefully before playing it. Number 1. Divide into 5 teams. Number 2. Each team submits the question. If they answer correctly, click the color button of their team to move their racing car. Number 3. The team that answers the question correctly will cross the finish line and win the racing game. Now, let's start to play in the next slide. Before playing this game, all of you play rocks, paper, and scissors to go in order. Now, 1, 2, go! You arrange in order of team. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 5, and Team 4. Now, let's start with the question for Team 1. What is the opposite of good? Your answer is bad. Good. Now, go! Now, what is the question for Team 2? What is the comparative of good? Your answer is better. Good. Now, go! Now, what is the question for Team 3? What is the superlative of good? Your answer is the best. Good. Now, go! Now, the question for Team 5. What is the comparative of bad? Your answer is worse. Good. Now, go! Now, let's move on to Team 4. What is the question for Team 4? What is the superlative of bad? Your answer is the time's up. Now, to all of you have done this part really well, except for Team 4. Better luck next time. Try your best. Now, anyhow, bravo! Give all of you a big round of applause. Now, let's move on to the main part of the lesson today. In this part, we will listen, point, then repeat to pronounce some spells, some letters written C but says S and G says J. Now let's listen, point, then repeat.
Listening 73. Listen and point.
C says S. City. Ice. Dance. giraffe, stage.
Listen and repeat.
C says s, city,
City,
ice,
ice,
dance,
dance,
rice.
rice,
G says j, cage,
cage,
page,
page,
giraffe,
giraffe,
stage.
stage. And now to understand much more, this is a part 2. Listen and read. Now we will listen and read the following paragraphs to know how to pronounce and spell the letter written C, but says S, and G, but says Ch. Now let's begin.
1. $10. Special dinner tonight. Meat, rice, and vegetables. Fruit with ice cream.
Now let's read together. $10. Special dinner tonight. Meat, rice, and vegetables. Fruit with ice cream. Nice.
2. Turn the pages of this book really fast and you will see a giraffe dancing in its cage.
Now let's read together. Turn the pages of this book really fast and you will see a giraffe dancing in its cage. Nice.
3. Come to the ice rink in the city. Meet your friends and learn to skate.
Now let's read together. Come to the ice rink in the city. Meet your friends and learn to skate. Now to practice the phonics spelling the letters better, let's move on to the next slide. Now part 3. Read again. Circle the words with C, C, and S, and underline the words with G, C, and Ch. Now look at the paragraph number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's read it together to find them. Now number 1. $10 special dinner tonight. Meat, rice, and vegetables. Fruit with ice cream. Now tell me which word that spell C but that's in paragraph number 1. Your answer is special. Good. Now to anything else? Rice is already done, so you can find another one. Your answer is ice. Good. Now look at the paragraph number 2. Let's read it together. Turn the pages of this book really fast and you will see a giraffe dancing in its cage. Now tell me which words that spell C but that's in paragraph number 2. Your answer is dancing. Good. Now look at the paragraph number 3. Now let's read it together. Come to the ice rink in the city. Meet your friends and learn to skate. Now tell me which word that spell C but that's in paragraph number 3. Your answer is city. Good. Now return to paragraph number 1. Tell me which word that spell G but that's Ch in paragraph number 1. Your answer is vegetables. Good. Now look at the paragraph number 2. Tell me which word that spell G but that's Ch in paragraph number 2. Beaches. Good. Now what kind of animal with a long neck? Giraffe. Good. Now the giraffe lives in a cage. Good. Now look at the paragraph number 3. Now tell me which word that spell She's a passenger in paragraph number 3. No words. Good. You have done this part really well. So let's move on to your next process. Now let's process part 4. Circle letter C that says S and underline letter G that says J. Now number 1. Number 1 today is already done, so let's start with number 2. Number 2, we have 2 words. The first one, crayon. The second one, cereal. Now tell me which letters it says S. Your answer is cereal. Good. Now circle letter C. Now to look at number 3. We have 2 words. The first one, city. The second one, camera. Now tell me which letter says S. Your answer is city. Good. Now circle C. Now to look at picture number 4. We have 2 words. The first one, stage. And the second one, guitar. Now tell me which letter says Ch. Stage. Good. Now underline G. Look at picture number 5. We have 2 words. The first one, go. The second one, giraffe. Now tell me which word letter says Ch. Giraffe. Good. Now underline G. Now look at picture number 6. We have 2 words. The first one, beige. The second one, finger. Now tell me which letter says Ch. Beige. Good. Now underline G. You have done this process really well. Now let's move on to your homework. This is your homework in workbook, unit date, lesson 4. Phonics spelling, page 56. Now, part 1. Listen, complete the words with C or G. Now, number 1. City. City. Number 2. Cage. Cage. Now combine the picture and pronunciation. Tell me C or G. G. Good. Now number 3. Rice. Rice. Now combine the picture and pronunciation. Tell me C or G. C. Good. Now number 4. Giraffe. Giraffe. Now combine the picture and pronunciation. Tell me C or G. G. Good. Now number 5. Stage. Stage. Now combine the picture and pronunciation. Tell me C or G. G. Good. Now look at number 6. Dance. Dance. Now combine the picture and pronunciation. Tell me C or G. C. Good. Now let's move on to part 2. Write sentences using each word. Number 1, city. Number 2, finger. And number 3, giraffe. Now I will give you some suggestions to write the sentences by answering my question. Now question 1. Where do you live? Your answer is I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Good. Now number 2. Question number 2. How is your middle finger? Your answer is My middle finger is the most beautiful. Good. Now, number 3. How is the neck of a giraffe? Geometry. The neck of a giraffe is very long. Good. You have done this homework really well. Now let's move on to a game to relax. To reinforce your knowledge you have just learned, we will play a game called Coconut Baking Game. I invite Red and Blue to play this game. My game is played as follows. Red and Blue have to complete the words with C or G and get coconuts and pronounce all the words. This game will finish after the bearings. We have 20 seconds to complete these words. Who finishes first then right wins the game. Now 20 seconds start. Very good. Now well done. Now the last one. Try your best. Your time is running out. Come on. Now let's finish this game. So red is very good. Now pronounce all of them red. Number 1, race. Number 2, cereal. Number 3, city. Number 4, beach. Now today red finished this part really well. So today he wins this game. Now bravo! Give him a big round of applause. The game ends my today's lesson. I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you for your watching. Bye for now.